Sherlock. Here, I can put live.
What? It what? There's nowhere to put this, dum-dum.
What is that?
It's the audio. You know you're the one who's gonna be playing this.
Right there.
Dang it. Alright, I'll do a little test since you're doing well. Do some improv.
D'Agostino, law, fight back.
Keep going.
D'Agostino, law, fight back.
Louder.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Alright, I got the test up. Start talking to you, Rita.
D'Agostino, law, fight back.
Okay, we're good. Hello, everybody. This is Food Review.
Running on empty.
Food Review. So, it's been a little while. It's been a little while since I've been kicking around these parts. Anyway, just to give a quick gist. We're playing Red Dead. It's a couch stream, which means that Christair and I are sitting on a couch and streaming a game. Christair has his hand on the wheel. That song. Christair, take the wheel. Remember that song?
Yeah. My friend Jacob wrote that. I'm serious.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember how to play this game.
Did you ever learn?
Not really. They didn't tell me anything.
How's your horse doing?
It's good, but
Is it good or well?
nobody ever showed me how to play.
I'm trying to bring up chat on my phone. Just in case anybody would to drop in the head with these digits. I don't even really know like how the audio is.
You're probably too quiet if you're gonna mumble like that.
I was getting picked up though when I was in the other room, but I guess I was also yelling.
What the hell's going on here?
Horses?
Whoa.
Horses.
I guess I'm killing everybody.
You're doing the right thing.
Probably. I don't know.
I've never used a cell phone before, so this is a little complicated. Do this here. You're right, though. I gotta stop mumbling. Project. Project my insecurities. As I'm one to do. Where's my damn preview channel?
They'll put you in these situations where you don't know who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. So you just have to kill everybody.
I've been seeing you play this, so for, clarity, and it's probably pretty obvious, sorry for pandering, but Robine's been playing this game, a bit already. This isn't a fresh start. But he's been playing it like a little gentleman. Little gentleman. Getting all dressed up to see his ex-girlfriend.
Well, why would you not?
Why would you not? Hey, Bob, ask me if I've ever seen this game before. Ask me.
Have you ever seen this game?
Nay. It's a horse joke.
Very funny.
Well, it's dishonest. I have seen this game before, but I think a little dishonesty is okay with you know, if there's a funny joke that follows. Because horses say neigh. Like in the English language, that's the onomatopoeia for horses. They go neigh.
Yeah.
Or whoa, but I don't know how you'd spell that.
I think you just write, like, in parentheses, horse sounds.
I think it's interesting that, with, the raspberry sound, like, somehow settled on Pithibit. Or at least in Animal Crossing, the GameCube one.
Yeah, that's accurate.
It's nice. I'm getting really distracted by your hair. You got a unicorn thing going on.
It's good, right?
Oh, it's great. So how was your Halloween?
It was good. I was Christ Air X for Halloween.
And who's that?
What?
Who's that?
From Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Tell me about this fella. What's his hair like? What kind of clothes does he wear?
His hair is burnt umber in color.
What about style and length?
If you're playing Tony Hawk 3 or 4, it's a mullet. If you're playing Underground or higher, it's tied into a ponytail in the back.
Is it like a mullet tied into a ponytail?
Basically.
Okay, that's good to know. What are like some of his interests, hobbies,
Shredding.
passions? What?
Shredding.
Okay.
He's got to shred, he's got to win gold.
What state is he from?
New Jersey, of course.
Canonically.
Canonically from Edison.
That's nuts. Really? That's where it starts?
Okay, so you remember we watched that Bones Brigade documentary
Bones Brigade.
about Tony Hawk and his crew?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so when they were doing, like, interviewing with Mike Vallely, who's, like, from Edison,
And
they
a very
showed,
important
like...
character in Underground.
Yeah. Pivotal, iconic, Mike Vallely. So they showed some of his skate footage from, like, growing up in Edison. And there's certain landmarks that they show in Edison from, like, I don't know when this was, 80s or 90s or whatever,
Probably 90s.
that, like, you can see in the New Jersey level of Tony Hawk Underground. So while the New Jersey level of Underground doesn't look like New Jersey, there's definitely, like, certain aspects where it looks like it's taken directly from that Bones Brigade documentary, specifically the Mike Vallely portion.
Well, just a word of caution about Bones Brigade.
Wait, what hours? Did I get paid for that?
Before we get off topic, I just want to say that you gotta kill a bone mama before it lays its egg.
Yeah.
But, what's your mission like?
Mission?
I hear a boy on the horizon. Hello, Horizon Boy, we're streaming. No, we're not. The camera isn't on. You can pass through. He just fucking ran away. Oh,
Excuse
you
me.
are an animal.
So,
Which is so hypocritical, because if you can just pick a VOD at random, and I am belching like a king throughout.
I don't even know. Did Kraft Yes, finally, make me the coyote trinket. Now.
What's it do?
I don't know. But I killed the coyote to get it.
Won't ask too many questions about previous ownership.
You made your character look so stupid.
I guess I sold the wagon.
When you started out this game, your character was a nice little hunk.
No.
Now he looks like
Look at him. He's cool now.
he looks like a church dad.
He's like Burt Reynolds.
Not so much, and also not vibing with it.
I guess I sold it. I don't know.
You gotta update your character's appearance because that's what the viewers want to see.
His appearance is fine.
Sir, your lips are fine.
Here comes my horse.
He has such a weird thing with
Watch him now. Here he comes.
He looks exactly like Jesus. Mochi, do you have anything to say? She's just licking and nibbling. Mochi is our cat. Just for clarity.
There's a guy out this way that I guess I gotta go find.
So do it.
Trying.
What's your horse's name?
Wicked Pisser.
No, you mispronounced it. Wicked Pissa.
Uh-huh.
How'd you come up with that name?
From Boston.
From Boston. It's kind of wild to me that the horse mechanic that you have to button mash to get. Well, I guess not button mash, but you have to keep
What?
spamming the button to get it to run instead of like holding it.
You can hold it, but then he'll slow down. You gotta press it to make him go real fast. It's all this smoke out here in the distance.
Probably bandits. What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. Depends on who they are.
If they're Irish.
Nightfall.
Red sky at night. Sailors
Direct.
take warning.
Green sky at night. Neighbor takes flight. What's going on in here?
Tom Hanks was in that movie.
Yeah.
He was also in Biggs.
Okay.
Oh, some pretty horses.
Yeah, it's a great horse. Now, who was that guy?
Well, what's the expression? Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah, except I never get an answer.
Because you shoot too much. Who is this man?
I don't know. He's finished.
Check to see if he's gotten any loot.
Oh, I will.
Word on the street is that you have a hat collection.
No, I just take him as I find them.
From?
Either corpses or I'll go into town and buy a hat.
Again, for clarity, we're not talking about the video game. It's really gross.
What is this red over here?
Dead.
I bet that's probably more guys who are going to try and shoot me. Yeah, it is. There it is. Bounty on us. Great. Just what I need. Look at them. They're shooting guns at me.
You're just chucking the guns. What the fuck are those?
I don't know. Bag rabbits.
What is the mission you're doing?
I guess I have to go, like, collect money from a guy. He's on the other side of this dang map.
The map's pretty expansive, so I think you're exaggerating.
Guess I got away from those bounty hunters.
I think it's kind of funny how it's got like Grand Theft Auto set up. I see Snoke.
Yeah, that Snoke I'm familiar with. Those guys, I saved their ass once. I'm sure they won't mind if I pay them a visit. They're trying to build this mansion out here.
So far, so good. I had a professor in college, and it was so adorable. How she'd always say, "Okay, so far so good. Okay."
Oh wait, those fucking bounty hunters caught up to me.
Hey Bob, what's the difference between outlaws and in-laws?
I don't know. Who are these guys?
Outlaws are wanted. I read that joke on Tumblr.
Very funny.
I know. Thank you.
Why were
I
there...
should turn off the air filter.
Why were there just two guys running in the woods?
Probably,
And they just
recording a gunshot for their rap video.
Tobiana.
Dude, like, no disrespect, and just, like, to be honest, no disrespect, and no offense, I don't respect you, like, at all. I think that you're a problem, and you're going to ruin this project. What?
I can't even... that thing
Oh my god!
That thing that guy
You're trying
does.
to do that jump? You just fucking broke the couch. We can't do a couch stream now. The
No.
couch is broken.
I broke the glass table.
I broke the glass table. If you haven't,
If you haven't watched
Yeah.
Rap World,
Connor O'Malley released a video recently on the Tube of Youb. It's called Rap World. Check it out. It's fantastic. Also, it appears that Acer Aesthetics has been releasing some videos on the Silent Hill remake. We're concerned about his welfare. What did you say, Bobby? Call him up. Ask him if he's okay. Because it's like a 4-hour video and it said part 1.
yeah, part 1.
I shouldn't be admitting this on air, but I haven't watched the videos yet. But I think it was like gameplay, like a stream.
Spoilers.
Well, okay.
Yes, if you had played it, there would have been spoilers.
Of the remake?
Yeah.
You know, Bush was James for Halloween this year. Of the Sunderland variety.
I know it's variety.
I've watched, like, the trailers and stuff. I obviously, like, well, not obviously, but obviously to you, because I would have told you. I haven't played the remake yet.
Yeah.
I like the, like, I wouldn't call it a redesign, maybe, like, an adjustment to Angela. Because I swear, I had no idea that she was supposed to be 19.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It wasn't until like 10, 15 years later. Because I thought she was like 30 or 40. Something I am not happy about is the voice actress playing Laura. Nothing against that actress. It's just Laura needs, in my personal opinion, needs to be voiced by an actual little child. Because I think they might have like an adult voicing her now. But the original, she was so freaking cute. James, you bugger face! Or no, what'd she call him, a fart face?
Yeah.
Adorable little fuck. Sing a song while I'm in the kitchen.
Agostino, law, fight back. Oh!
What did you do? Is the horse okay?
Yeah, I guess so. Slid off a cliff. These guys just show up out of nowhere, start trying to shoot me for no reason.
I want to hear more about D'Agostino. Is that his name?
D'Agostino.
D'Agostino. Tell me about D'Agostino.
He's some lawyer. He's in the area. He's local.
Well, don't disclose our location.
He's got a jingle.
And has it go?
Okay, so it's completely silent. There's no music. There's no beat. There's nothing. It's just him. And he just goes, D'Agostino, law, bite back. Just like that. And that's it. And I heard that on the radio, and I was like, this is surely like one of the worst jingles I've ever heard. And then it was instantly, I kept trying to sing it back. It was instantly stuck in my head, and I haven't gotten out of my head since. So it might have been one of the best jingles I've ever heard.
Who the fuck listens to the radio anymore?
Well, sometimes if you have no choice, you have to.
Desperado.
Time to get off my horse and just kill these guys. If I can.
Wasn't that your senior quote in high school?
Yeah. They don't even see me over here. You know, I don't see them either.
I was about to start singing You Won't See Me, but then the bot's gonna get a little monetization copyright strike on YouTube.
Where are all my weapons?
Joke's on them. I can't monetize on YouTube. Because I'm a convicted felon. No, it's because I don't have any kind of... I don't know, is it called affiliate with YouTube? But basically I think to monetize on YouTube you need like at least a certain threshold of subscribers. And I think it's like at least like 10,000 or something. I have, I think, currently 5. Sorry to brag.
Oh, this shit's unavailable because there's guys.
Move the remote. Mochi wants to sit. We've got a cat joining the stream. Mochi, do you want to say hello? I hope the mic picked that up. Mochi, say hi. Oh, she's shy.
I don't know how to play this game.
Fake gamer. Go in the water. What is it that you don't understand?
Anything.
I did watch you struggle for like 20 minutes to throw a lasso.
It was impossible. Nobody ever showed me how.
Make a lot of excuses.
Okay, so I guess I gotta go do something else.
Take
What
some
the What
accountability.
is all this in here?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Okay.
Strawberry.
Yeah, I killed a lot of men there one time.
I miscounted the men, Liz. This cat is so cute. She's a little hurricane.
I guess I will just go back to where I started.
Okay.
Come all this way. Some guys start coming after me for no reason, and it's because of those guys that the mission's unavailable.
You never take accountability for anything. It's always someone else's fault.
When there's guys coming after you,
Yeah? Gonna continue that thought?
why would I take accountability?
Why would you not?
I didn't come after them.
Wait, but I thought that was like your mission.
No.
Is that why you failed?
I didn't fail nothing. Those guys just came after me. They were not part of the mission.
He seems bad at this. I'm all high and mighty.
I am bad at this.
Well, I was gonna say like how I'm acting all like high and mighty, chastising you. Meanwhile, I'm the fucking streamer and I'm not even the one playing.
Who's that?
This stream
But only
we
the
just
time.
stream Christ Air doing gameplay and me making fun of him and making attempts at jokes that fall flat.
This guy's trying to run away from me.
He's not running. He's on a horse. See, that's what I bring to the table. That kind of humor. Uh-oh. He said cuss words.
I didn't do nothing.
Your character looks so stupid. Bad hair. Bad mustache. Bad fit. Pants are dumb.
No.
Pants are dumb.
His mustache is cool.
That's an oxymoron. Remember that time you had a mustache?
Yeah.
What was? Why did that happen? It's for like a photo shoot or something?
No, it's because O'Leary shaved into a mustache, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that too.
I thought, but wasn't it for like something specific, like an album cover or something?
No.
You care about this girl? Stand up for yourself.
I've been trying to grow out a mustache my whole life. It's not really going well. I don't trust this kid.
Trust me, kid.
I don't
There
trust-
ain't so many good men out there. Make yourself one of the good ones.
Thanks, mister. I hope you're right.
This
Me
kid,
too,
this kid is like 19. Like looks like he's 19, but he's dressed like he's 7.
He looks like Chucky.
Yeah, yeah, exactly my thoughts. That's why I would not go into Spencer's Gifts because they sold Chucky dolls. They creeped me out. I was like, ugh, this is reminding me of the NPC in Red Dead Redemption 2. My friends were like, the fuck is Red Dead Redemption 2? Get it? Because the story I'm telling was like 2000 and long before this game existed.
Hmm.
Happy Halloween. Remember those, I think it was like Burger King toys, where it was like They were like little like keychain-ish type things, but like you smack it and it would go like.
Yeah.
Just wanted to remind you.
You never forget about those things.
I think about those every day. Those chicken nuggies at Burger King used to be so good. They changed the recipe.
They're still pretty good.
Well, I think they like tried to recant. I think they switched to like vegetable oil.
Everybody switched to vegetable oil.
I know. Yeah. But yeah, they used to be the absolute tits, but they were never the same. Remember Miami Grill?
Yeah. Fish and chips.
That must have been like a franchise, right?
Yeah.
Hey, mister.
Has I don't think I've ever. Oh no, I have seen another Miami Grill. It was at what was that called? Funtime America?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in there. Is that what it was called?
One of them was called Funtime America.
What's the one where it's like off Route 18? It had the slime buckets.
Wait, so
You know what I'm talking about, right? Had the mini golf, the slime buckets, the little augmented reality ride, the bumper cars.
Okay, so I think Funtime America was the one in like Hazlitt.
Okay, yeah. What the heck is the one I'm thinking of? Why am I drawing a blank?
This is something where you either have to text Martha or Pete, and they will know.
Well, I should know. And, I could... Any of my childhood friends, because the area I grew up in, which, pretty close to where you grew up, but that was the place.
Pretty close.
Funmania!
Funmania.
Funmania. What was I talking about?
Slime?
No, I mentioned the slime bucket ride. What was I talking about that made me think of that?
There. I put the sauce in my hair.
You're not helping. If only my mod ever did his mod job, I could ask him.
What length of mustache should I have?
None. What the fuck were we talking about?
That's good.
What the fuck were we talking about? This is gonna bug me. I'm sure it was something very stupid, and or it was not related to anything. My ADHD mind just went on a tangent.
Yeah, probably.
Still gonna bug me. Oh, Miami Grill. That's what we were talking about.
Right.
They had a little inside of the arcade concession with like a little sit down area, and it was Miami Grill, and that one and
The other one.
the
on Route
other
18.
one on Route 18. So those two are the only ones I'm aware to be in existence. But those fucking French fries, the spicy fries, banging. I do recall having the fish and chips, also pretty darn good. Which that's a pretty high compliment to talk about like a fast food place. Be like, oh yeah, the fish and chips.
Yeah.
But also they had this salad, the big salad, real good salad, and they had
What was on it?
I don't really remember, but what I do remember,
Vinegar?
probably, what I do remember is they would have like a couple little triangles of naan or pita. I think it was naan. But yeah, get that shit like soaking in the dressing. Eat that. Delicious. And I was vegetarian at the time, mind you. And it was good hits. The fries and that salad.
See that? A bunch of quails just went past.
I was a vegetarian for what, like 5 years. And then I remembered those Burger King chicken nuggets. And I ate one of those nuggets. And I was like, alright. I've gone down a dark path. I'm just joking about saying it's a dark path. There's obviously not shitting on people who eat meat. I was gonna say I'm also a meat eater, but that sounds pervy. Because meat is also, it's like a euphemism, sometimes like used like an innuendo for wiener. Wiener is also an innuendo for a hot dog. What? Who's this dandy?
I don't know. Can't hear him.
Oh, that's why you hit me? Oh, a locomotive.
That's too bad.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Devin! Chris!
This is really worrying.
All aboard. So, can you give us a recap of what's occurred in this game so far, as since we started the stream and up to now?
I don't know.
Alright, well then just give us a recap of the game from start to this point. Previously on Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't
I
know?
have no idea what's going on.
Sheriff's orders. You wanted me to have a word with some folk on the property. Racing was deputized, you see. Deputized? I suppose he was drunk when he did it. Look, you can come in, but you ain't talking to me. Obliged.
I don't trust these blokes.
I don't trust him either. Oh.
They've
I'll
got a
probably
little...
wind up killing them at some point.
They've got like kind of a Confederate vibe to them.
Yeah.
A little air. I don't like that.
This is like the Confederate zone.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd talk.
Kill them all.
I'm a student of the history of the region.
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store.
Wood store.
Yeah, so it looks like a plantation. Yucky.
Are you okay?
I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
Oh, that's romantic.
And suddenly there's a whole
Oh, look how
phalanx
handsome.
of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
Just looking for work.
Looking for something.
I got
Don't
a
worry,
job
the
for you.
secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got
See,
a
now
secret.
that's an innuendo for...
Normal?
Excuse me? Thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the bridesmaids.
I don't want to kill anyone.
He's got a Sestero look.
He does look like Greg Sestero from The Room.
Be complicated.
And more famously from Puppet Master... Which one? Which number?
Nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of Alden Murray Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the
7.
state and murderers to the Braithwaites for so long
As
now.
the young André Toulon.
He has 7 or 8.
André Toulon. With this one eye of mine, I can see more than your
You
two.
can see better than number 2.
Like a woman
And
from
his
the
floors.
future. She's like
There's a line from... Which Puppet Master is that one? The Glur's line.
It's the same one.
you help.
It's
It is?
Yeah,
I thought it was 3.
that's the same movie. It's either number 7 or 8.
I don't think it's the same one. Either...
Grays, we've always
Regardless.
no brains, mind.
So there's this line
I know
in this
she loves
movie
to sit out in the gazebo
where...
the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter.
You done?
And
You
this bracelet. Please.
continue.
Okay. So, Bob had seen that movie way before I had, but timeline-wise, I'm just trying to remember. It wasn't until, like, what, 10 years later that we figured out. I have to burp. That was you burping. Anyway, so there was this one very mysterious line that it wasn't until like 10 years after watching that movie and rewatching it many a time that we figured out what they were actually saying.
Because you see 3 dudes.
And
They're wearing like trench coats and like black
can
leather
I
and stuff.
deliver the lines?
And there's 3 of them lined up against the wall. And he says,
He is big and is worse.
now say that again a little bit louder.
He is big and is worse. I might
That's
have
what he
actually
says.
done it a little bit too clear. Because knowing what they were saying. But he is weak. And his curse?
No, and he's close.
Oh, he's close! Jesus, fuck! So I still didn't... Okay, so he is weak and he's close. But he
Andre
is
Toulon.
He is weak
He is
and
weak.
is close.
We thought for
Who the fuck is Gallagher?
since 2012 we've been saying that line like Andre Toulon and his Vig and his Glurse. Oh, I guess I gotta sneak. Why am I doing this? What did that guy tell me?
Remember when we drove like 2-3 hours to Atlantic City so we could go to this restaurant that you were ranting and raving about?
Yeah.
And did we... Okay, so we wound up going to that specific restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know there was like another instance where the other restaurant like across was like at capacity.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a million years in the car, Bob swearing up and down.
It's like an hour and a half. Continue.
You gotta eat this Kobe burger. Long story short, that it was not an
spotted.
item on the menu anymore. There was one time though that we were driving to AC where it was like a 3-hour drive at least.
No.
And maybe it just felt that way because maybe I'm thinking about the time that I was working that show in Tom's River. So we had to drive to Tom's River.
That could be.
And that was very nice of you to drive me and hang around, keep me company. That was, cause, and that venue, I had worked there a couple times, but that was the one that was the absolute classic. Of course, I'm not going to name names, but there is a performer who was, trying to do that, like, you know, that move of, like, alright, everybody to the front. But he was, like, specifically, like, calling out, being like, hey, why don't you come to the front, you over there? And I'm like, I don't... Dude, I fucking work here. Like, the only person who's here right now is an employee, and I think maybe his mom was there, and she left before he's... but yeah, don't be giving shit to the fucking door manager.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Just don't be rude. Don't be pretentious. Don't act like you're hot shit and plug in an iPod to an adapter jack into an amp.
So
Strange.
And
yes, he's a little strange, but also so human.
I feel like I'm being too mean.
Stuck in the dark.
You are. You're saying
I don't know. Cave
in a play show,
perhaps. Bo's different.
have a
If they
band,
find out,
No.
kill him.
I'm just saying don't...
get Phil Collins on the drums.
I'm just saying don't piss me off. If I gotta fucking sit in a car with stinky Chrysler X...
I don't smell, never.
Your car smelled. Not at that time, but remember the fart car incident?
Yeah.
Family.
Remember how you get so mad when I called it a fart car?
You got a family?
Hey, it wasn't me. I had somebody in my car one time. They left the smell.
With my ideas about
Had to get rid of the car.
That couldn't... Okay, that's not what happened. But, like, that couldn't have been, like, just... Because your theory was it was a lingering fart from one of your friends. That could not have been it. Because it was a very, very loud, prominent, pungent odor.
Yeah, it was rough.
And it wasn't dissipating. It was there, and it was loud, and it was angry. I think it either had to have been like a dead animal, like maybe there was like a mouse or something that died in the trunk, or
No.
it might have been someone broke into your car and shit themselves. It's like, I'm not even kidding. That is my main theory. Because didn't you say you found, like, an empty cigarette pack of, like, a brand that no one you know smokes?
Yes.
And, like, the sunroof was opened, and this was after you were parked in the parking lot in my apartment complex, which, let's just say wasn't the, wasn't quite the slums, but it certainly was not the slums. I was telling Gordo earlier, reminiscing about the good old days living there when I got fucking fleas. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was really awful.
There's a guy right there. Where are all my weapons? Remove weapons from your horse to access them.
Sarge.
Why does my horse have the weapons?
The cat hoarder brought in fleas, and this was during, like, the big bed bug epidemic. I don't know if that's the right word, but when there was a lot of bed bugs being rampant around, especially around New York, New Jersey. So that's what people assumed, is that it was bed bugs. But later on, I figured out what the situation was. But the frickin' people who come in to deal with bed bugs, how they deal with that is they crank up the heat. Like, not like raise your thermostat. Like, they have these machines, these mechanisms that
Heat
make it...
guys.
Yeah, heat guys. It makes it super, super duper hot.
Oh!
Because I guess, like, poisons don't really work on bed bugs or whatever. Or maybe heat's just the easiest. But they melted my Billy Joel record. And of course, you know, we moved animals out of the apartment while this was happening.
Oh, yeah. You better believe it.
But when I came home, like, obviously, like, my roommate moved her cats out during this, but, like, when she came home, she brought them back, but, like, the heat hadn't fully dissipated. Like, it wasn't deadly, but it was still, like, really hot in there. And this poor cat was, like, panting like a dog with its tongue out. I think that it was, Allie. That's the cat with the classic line. The cat was drinking out of the toilet one time, and, like, I tell her, I was like, hey, you know your cat's drinking out of the toilet? And her response is, yeah, that's a weird cat. Like, alright. Remember Miles?
Yeah.
That was a fun cat. This is a weirdo cat, too. Like, that's a weird cat. He liked to lick people. And, like, fart. But specifically, something he'd like to do is he would, like, especially, like, if you were wearing shorts and you had, like, your lower leg exposed, he would, like, go up behind you and just, like, stick his tongue onto your calf. Like, he wouldn't lick you, he would just, like, stick his tongue onto your calf and sit there.
She's this'll get her killed for sure.
But, he was a very cool cat, so give him a pass on the weird leg fetish. What? Oof, you are in the Confederate South.
Mister, you gotta help.
I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we still got some money.
Oh, I bet there's gonna be a twist where it's he pays you, but it's Confederate money, so it's fucking worthless.
Gotta get going.
Following?
Come on!
Country roads.
We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Okay.
To the place.
You better watch out.
I belong.
Trying to cut me off.
But you do not to cut me off.
I can't be calm.
Making a little band.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is.
We were listening to Shakira today.
I wanna marry a flesh and blood.
If you haven't listened to the album Laundry Service by Shakira, you gotta listen to that album. It's a banger.
Shakira.
Shakira.
What are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Oh no, what's the cause?
Do something.
Women's suffrage.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be, something less savory, since you're in the Confederate South.
There's no having that, sir. They need protecting from certain
Remember, like, one of those stupid jokes, like, you know, as a kid, where people would be like, do you support women's suffrage?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, no. And it's like, you don't want them to vote? And then you're like, Yeah, I know what it means, and I stand by what I said.
Miss Calhoun, my friend here says
You're a monster.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I
Yo, this
ain't
chick's
never
outfit
been
is
a
great.
protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home.
I need more big
Shall we go?
dresses.
All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign.
Oh, are they gonna sing?
What the heck am I going on?
Mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters, we cook the food and we fetch the Now, take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Bank of Rome.
The first half of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, incredible. Amazing.
Yes.
But what the fuck with that like little opening song where it's that woman singing like "Go Tell Aunt Rhody," but like in "Go Tell Aunt Rhody."
Maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it.
Well, it was very weird, but it did really become part of that game. So, it worked.
I still want you to play through that with the VR helmet on.
Well, I played through the good parts of it.
Well, some of them. And even in the safe room, I was just terrified wearing that VR helmet in that game.
What am I doing wrong?
You're supporting women's rights. Smells like fish in here.
Take us just a little further, please. Those are the steps, Mr. Morgan. Stop in front there, and then all you need to do is listen. Ladies?
I just realized that my sounded like a crash. It was not intended at all. It's because
There's salmon in the kitchen.
there's salmon in the kitchen. Uh-oh, kitty cat heard the word
The
salmon.
cat's trying to get at the salmons now. Ain't that right?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us.
Wait, no, I wanna see if I can get her to say hello.
We
Mochi.
probably can. There you go.
Oh, she's not projecting. Mochi, you gotta project.
Equal, sir, fair and equal.
Oh, why is she being so sheepish? You little sheep. You little sheep.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the founding fathers intended.
I think she knows that she's on air, because all day,
Step right up.
I'm like, hey Mochi, how's it going? And she goes,
Take a load off your feet, Moch.
we were harmonizing before.
Darling cousin, don't you ever speak to me like that.
He sounds like Kenneth a little bit.
Doing here?
Kenneth Parcell.
Parcell.
Go help Bo.
Doesn't he?
His cousin is a
Oh,
murderer.
I suppose.
Like Oaks Parcell.
You learn yourself some manners, cousin.
What if that actually is Jack
Anything
McBurger?
better to do. You always
Whoa, weren't we just leaving?
You never know.
Who the hell is this?
Follow me.
Come on.
Can you not see how idiotic you are?
There's a cat right behind you.
I know.
She's sniffing you.
Mount my horse. Okay. Why?
We gotta go before they think twice. Follow me. I know a place.
Mochi wants to sing.
Everyone goes to.
It really does sound like Jack McBurger. You know, it'd be fun if I review the VOD and it's just like inaudible. There was one time that
Mr. Morgan.
Cash and I were streaming.
Everyone knows about Penelope and me.
I think maybe it's not really important what game it was. I think it was Abzu though. You know, I was playing, and then I had on the little chat party, what have you, thing with Cash on the call.
but either one of us, our settings wasn't set up so that his audio would come through onto the stream. So like I had people in the chat being like, "Hey, Whiskey, are you doing okay?" Like, because I'm talking and like asking questions and then being like, "Oh yeah, and like laughing just randomly, and so yeah. We were able to fix that issue, but I thought that was really cute that there were people like, "Hey, Whiskey, you doing all right?"
My cousins are worse.
You started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will as soon as I have enough money.
And then like we figured out that that's what was happening, but then there was like at least one or two other chatters that were like, "Yeah, I was wondering about that too, but I don't want to say anything. Like, maybe that's just her shtick."
So,
Is that what they call it?
yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for it as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
When the fuck did your character
Grow
get
that beard?
deputized? No, not the beard. You got like your little sheriff's badge.
I'm wondering about the beard too.
I
I had to go back to the farm and shave. Right now.
Is Chrysler X okay? Is he doing all right mentally? The answer's no. When did you become a deputy?
When we got into this new territory and we teamed up with these guys to like stop some criminals and they trusted us.
So the outlaw becomes the law.
Right.
Why?
You really can't. There's no reasoning with this game of why things happen or why they don't. Just...
I feel like that
Oh!
that might be an opinion that will upset some people.
Okay. Home again, jiggity jig.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
You never heard that expression?
Did you just make that up?
I'm back on the my zone, so.
Did you hear Mochi? She just called you out.
Seems okay, I guess. I think that
Get away from me. I have to shave my beard.
like us. Is that what we
There we go. I'm gonna need a trim. Good one, Mochi.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm gonna keep that mustache growing until I look like Crosby. David Crosby.
Not Bing. Fuck that guy.
Sometimes when you say Crosby, people think you say Bill Cosby, and that's not how it is.
Those are two different names.
I know, but sometimes
And
when you
two
say
different
Crosby, people hear Bill Cosby.
That's not something you want to hear.
No, because you know me, I'm constantly going around being like, I love Crosby.
Ah. So people are like, what in the actual fuck is wrong with you?
I want to grow a
Oh
mustache
my
like
goodness
Crosby.
gracious. Hellblazer Hawkman, thank you for the gift sub. You are just the best. I'm on my phone now to read the chat, so I can't see who the sub got gifted to, but super duper thank you to Hellblazer. And what is this? What is another notification? Oh, I got another sub here. I got a gift sub and another sub from the Hawkman himself. And there's a dreidel emote. It's a dreidel with like crazy eyes. Okay. Shabbat Shalom. Lashana Tova. Is that how you pronounce it?
I'm not sure.
I'm losing my train of thought. Oh yeah. So, thank you to Hellblazer for subbing and for gifting a sub, and the person who has been gifted the sub. Enjoy the emotes and ad-free viewing. Hellblazer, not Hellblazer, Christ Air is giving me a little signal of let's wrap it soon, which is really ill-timed when someone just like subbed and gifted a sub, and you're like, yeah, let's fucking call it.
Tired and I want to go to sleep, but I think I just entered another mission, so...
Also, am I the fucking laziest streamer in the world that, like, I barely, if ever, stream anymore, and, like, this is my first stream in goodness gracious knows how long.
And you're making me play a game.
And I'm making someone else play.
I don't even know how to play this game.
Yeah. Fake gamer.
I don't know who any of these characters are.
I've been, I streamed a little bit of Peasant's Quest a few months back. I should do that. Play that one through. But...
Peasant's Quest?
Peasant Quest.
Like Donald Pleasant?
No, like Homestar Runner.
Mm.
But I gotta, adjust my computer setup.
They should make a game about Donald Pleasance called Pleasant's Quest.
Who the fuck is Donald Pleasance? What are you talking about?
From Halloween?
I've never seen Halloween.
Yes, you have. He plays Loomis.
You know for a fact that the most I've seen of the movie Halloween was maybe like 15 or 20 minutes in. And I can't remember if I fell asleep or if I just got distracted, but I'd never finished that movie.
Oh, yeah.
And because you know this because you have tried to watch that movie, and again, we're gonna make some people mad with this, but...
We prefer Friday the 13th.
No.
Yes.
I'm not saying no to that. I'm saying that it took you like 3 watches to get through Halloween.
I've watched Halloween many times, but
Have you watched it in its entirety?
Yes, many times growing up. Something about watching Halloween as an adult in this house, I just fall asleep. Now Friday the 13th, you can never fall asleep during.
I remember falling asleep during oh gosh, what was it? One of the Texas Chainsaw remakes, and I'm not saying I fell asleep because it was like boring or anything like that. It was one of those situations, as I am one to do, where I hadn't slept in like 3 or 4 days, and my body made me sleep, much to my chagrin. But it was a very good nap. But it occurred during that. Who was it? Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, yeah, the Matthew McConaughey.
Where he's got, like, those little robot legs.
Yeah.
Sorry for the spoilers.
That's the one with Renee Zellweger?
Really?
Yeah.
Was I asleep through the whole movie, or... Which is the...
Which is the one where it was like they tried to make Leatherface like an endearing character?
For Leatherface?
What do you mean for Leatherface? Like, they tried to make him an endearing character, and like, you know, the big villains was the family, and Leatherface is kind of like, oh no, like, pretty victim girl, like,
Yeah.
I'll protect you.
It sounds like part 2.
What a trash.
Part 2 has a following.
Like,
I mean, it is pretty crazy, but
it's just, like, I can understand, like, where someone might be coming from to write that in plot-wise to, I don't know, cater to or appeal to people, whatever their situation is. But I feel like it's pretty disrespectful to the original and very disrespectful to the fact that Leatherface is loosely based off of a real-life serial killer, and kind of fucked up to, you know, make him a little sweetheart darling. Aw, he was just misunderstood.
what is going on?
You son of a gun. You son of a bitch.
I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
You say that like every...
It's impossible to follow what's going on in this game. Oh! Horses dropping logs. Could have been Final Destination.
I have the Final Countdown stuck in my head now. Because you said Final Destination, and my brain immediately went... Did I tell you about the little social experiment I did in high school? Where during the lunch period, you know, in the cafeteria, I had, like, you know, I was sitting at a table, and I started, like, you know, humming to myself, like, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. And then, like, I got up, and then I went to the library, same thing, sat down, and da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. And then, you know, by the end of the day, like, I could hear, you know, like, people, like, walking by in the hallway and stuff, like, you know, like, writing their, da-da-da-da. It's a contagion.
Charles, you keep watching now. Sure. Get some rest.
Another thing I did in high school was, like, it was very funny at the time, but sounds pretty cringe.
Let's try and get out of here.
But stand by it.
Shut up.
As I was walking down the hallway, and I just popped into a random classroom and yelled, "In West Philadelphia!" And then, you know, the whole classroom started singing the song, and, like, the teacher got really upset because, you know, they did the whole song.
They didn't have that at my school.
Me? Yeah, that's correct.
What's going on?
Something about horses from Pittsburgh.
I don't know, some guy.
Well, I know there's a guy who doesn't want to get married to his cousin, and that's very controversial. And there's a blonde lady with a cool dress.
Somebody's coming towards the barn.
And there was a wagon of people singing a song that wasn't Go Tell Aunt Rhody, but they were singing a song. It's something about, like, let us vote, let us vote,
Let us vote.
let us vote.
Dynastino.
888, 8888.
Empire.
Today. 877-393-4448.
You head inside, I'll go around the back.
You make your character look so stupid.
Nobody's in here.
Place looks empty to me. The old guy up there is full of crap.
I don't think they're here. Don't see any horses.
Come on, let's head back.
This guy sucks at looking for people.
Place is empty.
Talk about doing the bare minimum.
Give him hell, boys.
The fuck was that?
The fuck was that, Crispin?
Watch it, Charles.
We got more of the bastards on this side.
What's going on?
More on the right
God.
here.
I don't remember how to play.
Where are they all coming from?
Did you ever?
Mr. Cornwall's gone enough to secure.
What's that one guy's name? Leviticus Cornwall? Is that what?
Yeah,
What a name.
Leviticus.
Leviticus.
I can't see anybody. Oh, everybody's at this side. Okay.
You know what's
Oh,
a really,
there's the guys.
You know what's a really good word? Like a good sounding word? Tabernacle.
This fella really don't
Tabernacle.
Yeah.
Let's just hope we don't run out of bullets.
Got him.
There's a goddamn horde of them on the left here. God damn it.
Where?
Coming in this way
On the
now.
left here.
Out of the way, over there.
Where all these guys come from?
Since did you come along? Oh, this is
Probably Europe.
nicely done.
This guy's gonna get it.
That move in the army too? Can't you keep your back feet still for 10 goddamn seconds? You got us into.
Got him.
We got more on this side. Shit! Fire! Behind you, Charles. They're coming
And
in
up.
You're like going to walk and like stand directly in the flames.
Stand in flames. I'm gonna stand in flames.
You're not too bright, huh, kid?
Let me get in there. How about we stop
I have a piece of fish in my teeth.
Oh, my health is doing really bad.
Cornwall for a while?
I gotta
I
drink.
didn't know we was robbing Cornwall.
Let me tell you from experience, that might seem like it helps at the time, but at the long run, it just makes things worse.
Why won't these guys stop?
Is, like, I wonder, is this like, you know, scripted events, or are you just fucking up that badly that the place is on fucking fire?
I don't know. It's impossible to tell with this game.
Remember when you tried to help that one guy and you shot him?
Yeah.
Killed him?
Into the tree. Come on.
He said, "Shoot these shackles off of me, sir. I've got the shackles."
I've got the shackles.
And I shot the shackles, and it killed him.
I think it's a funny story. God thinks it's a funny story. His widow was not amused.
Partner, with me.
Not funny, Hinch.
Anything dumb, will you?
Very funny, Hinch.
Shut the hell up.
Why are we stopping? Is it because I'm not running? Who's Uncle?
I don't know. I was hoping you knew.
God.
I feel like in this like town, everyone might be Uncle.
Maybe. Why is he walking so slow?
Quick. Behind these rocks.
They're coming this way. Perfect.
Should I try to force a nickname and it be Uncle?
You already have a nickname.
No, I want to force a nickname. Everyone call me Uncle.
No.
Make it stick. No, I don't want people to call me Uncle.
It's not a good nickname.
That's why it was a joke.
Oh.
Although if I said
Yikes.
something about, like, I don't want anyone to call me Uncle ever, you'd be like, oh, your new nickname is Uncle.
Wait, we're killing these guys? What the fuck?
What, the guys you were trying to murder?
No, not after that business you found.
Hellblazer just said, Uncle Sandwich. Whiskey Uncle. I don't know if the typo was intentional. Or, like, if it was a typo or if that was intentional, the spelling, but I absolutely love that spelling. Uncle. Uncle.
Just stand there, why don't you? Making an old man suffer.
Shut up. I ought to kick this guy's ass.
So do.
Uh-oh. Clearly those boys ain't as quiet enough. Guess we should go give them a hand.
Alright, wanna hear another joke?
Okay.
Okay, so there's this guy. He's in this, like, cabin. This remote cabin. He lives alone. And he sees out the window. He hears a noise. He looks out the window. He sees a casket. And the casket's moving. And it gets closer. And he's freaking out. And it's getting closer and closer. And it's like, it gets to his house. Gets to his door. And he's freaking out. And he's like throwing everything at it to try and get it to stop being a casket coming closer to him. He's just picking shit up. There's everything in the kitchen sink. Like, he's down the kitchen sink, the bathroom sink. All he's got left is the shit in his medicine cabinet. He's throwing the Advil. He's throwing his toothbrush. He throws the NyQuil. And once he throws the NyQuil, the coughing stopped. I heard that joke
Very funny story.
I heard that joke in a chain email in 2003.
Wow.
I'm just speculating here.
Stay quiet. Move.
Remember how, and yeah, this makes us sound old as piss.
How did I
But-
get bronze?
Remember when Google first became a thing?
Save Uncle when he's overpowered.
I'm trying to tell a story here.
Jesus Christ.
Remember when Google became a thing?
Yes.
And like just the internet, like search browsers in general. I remember being in elementary school, and so that's when they introduced like the computer lab. You had computer lab, right?
Uh-huh.
So now they have this like little computer system using the Dewey Decimal System, where you can use a computer to look up a book, where you don't even have to use like the number or the ISBN. You can even just type in the name of the book, and it'll show you like where in the library. So they're teaching us that, and as a sample, they're like, okay kids, now type in "the cow jumped over the moon." I accidentally, instead of an O, I just burped, and it tasted and smelled like fish. 'Cause I ate salmon. Anyway. So I hit 0 instead of an O.
And it typed in porn.
No. That does happen later.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
But
come on. You gotta be kidding me if it
in
ends
this-
like this.
In this thrilling, fascinating story, I typed in a 0 instead of an O and hit enter, and it fucking crashed the whole system.
That's all it took back then.
Yeah. But in going off your porn jumping point, there was, of course, like a few years later, where that thing about like kids being like, go to whitehouse.com. You remember that?
I'm not sure if I remember that.
Whitehouse.com was it was a pornography website. Because like if it was an official government website, it would be .gov or even .org. But early internet, some shit they loved doing was taking up domain names, like frequently searched ones, and doing having it to porn sites. And for some very strange, inexplicable reason, do you remember this? It would be things that like kids would search, like SpongeBob.com misspelled kind of thing.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck all that was about, but yeah, I didn't personally experience it, but I know that WhiteHouse.com was it was like a pornography site, so it would be like a funny thing, like, oh, you working on a history project? You should go on the school computer and look up WhiteHouse.com, and hey teacher, he's looking at porn. But now we must talk about Penn Island.
Yeah. That I remember.
I fucking love the fact that it was, like, I don't know if it was, like, initially, like, maybe initially it was, like, a porn site, but, and maybe, like, at some, but there was a point where it was, someone, like, bought the domain and made it look like a website to buy pens.
Who's this Prince?
I tried to buy a pen off of Penn Island, but it was a mock website. You couldn't actually buy pens.
For me, I found out about Penn Island because these girls came up to me on the playground in 4th grade. One of them I had a crush on. And they were like, there's this new club where
the Pen 15 or whatever?
You can get, like, all the, like, they send you new gel pens every month, because the gel pens were brand new, and everybody loved
everybody wanted a gel pen.
You got that black paper, and you could take gel pens to them, and you could draw all different colors, and it would show up. And they're like, all you have to do is, we're gonna write Pen 15 on your arm.
Well, I was gonna say, there's the Pen 15 club, where
I'm like, yeah, sign me up for that. Write Pen 15 on my arm. I want the gel pens. And I look at my arm and it just says penis. So yeah, I got that confused with Penn Island, but that's my Pen 15 story.
Yeah, we've all been there.
A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tangan.
I'm still waiting for my fucking gel pens to be delivered.
I'm beyond desperate.
I wonder if they still have those.
Gel pens?
Like those original
The
gel
classics.
pens, whatever that brand was.
Exactly. I believe the zebras
Those are the best.
Distinctive creature that is. I'll make it worth your while.
I feel like it was only like rich or spoiled kids that had gel pens.
Margaret, not madam.
Well, everybody had them in my school.
Margaret. Mistress of...
In my school, there were kids that had them, but there was like development of like a barter system. Like there was a gel pen economy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember ever going out and buying gel pens, but you had gel pens because yes, you would trade and you'd trade like gum for them and shit.
I never had a damn gel pen. You ever have like the kid in your class where
My battery's low. My battery's low.
Go in the water. All right, so we'll wrap it soon. But one of those kids where...
What did that guy just tell me? I'm sorry to cut you off. Continue.
Their pencils would have their names on it. Like, printed, like custom pencils with their names. And it wasn't like, necessarily to like be cool or whatever, but it was because their mom is like, I don't want other, like, I'm gonna buy you pencils for school because I have to, but I don't want other kids, like, taking your pencils.
Who are these guys?
Was that just me? Well, I mean, that wasn't me specifically who had the name pencils, but there was definitely
a couple kids that had that situation, and like I remember in elementary school asking this one girl if I could borrow a pencil, and just like the look of fear in her eyes, she's like, no, you can't.
I don't know what happened there, but I killed 2
You don't know
guys.
what happened there at any point.
That's what I'm saying. We're playing this, and it's just impossible to know what's going on at any given moment.
Well, because, I mean, our minds are on gel pens.
I mean...
We're discussing very important
Yeah, but
topics.
I mean, we're only on gel pens because the game put that in our mind.
Yeah, when I think of Red Dead Redemption, I think of gel pens. Because of the era. Same time period. You ready to wrap it up?
Listen how fast I'm gonna go. Listen to that.
Put the controller closer to the mic.
That's how fast I can run my horse.
And that is the only mechanic that you know in this game.
Who the hell is this?
A new friend.
I don't know. Okay, that's it. I gotta dive bomb that guy.
Good thing your horsey is okay. Otherwise, you'd have to restart.
He shot at me first. And I don't know who he was or why he did it. He had 2 pears and some salted beef. So at the end of the day, I'd do it again. Oh, come on! What the fuck? Where did that tree come
I just
from?
noticed the little like pop up at the bottom where it had the horse's name. I was like, why the fuck does it say Wicked Pissa? You're a real wicked piss of Shayna.
Everybody out of my way. I want to go to sleep. Shave my mustache and go to sleep.
That's the dream. Oh, I just remembered that it's Friday. Thank goodness gracious.
Not for me. I work tomorrow.
Well, it is Friday, but
No, it is not
I
Friday.
understand the idea of the sentiment, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't care, cause
Ugh, I look terrible.
yeah. I think it's the shirt. Oh, did you mean the game character?
Very funny. Why, you think I should change my shirt? I'll change my shirt right now.
Really?
Yeah, look at this.
No, I was talking about like your real life shirt.
No, I'm wearing the Neverhood shirt.
The joke was that you
Never
said
change out of that.
said I look terrible talking about the video game character you're playing as. And see, I did a little funny twistaroo
Yeah, real funny, actually.
where I was implying. Actually, if you want to change your shirt IRL, boom. I just put a shirt in his lap.
Ooh, that's nice.
A shirt and a sock.
Why do all my hats have 2 bullet holes?
It's a style at,
Even
it's a
this
style
one.
at the time.
I bought
Oh,
this.
probably because... Wait, no, you bought that hat? I was going to say probably because all your hats you've taken off of corpses.
Put on this one.
That's nice. That's fancy. I hate the mustache.
Tassels.
Okay, you're just making it worse and worse. Your Arthur Morgan just looks more and more defeated. He started out as this handsome, rough and tumble outlaw, and now you're making him like a defeated yuppie who likes dad rock.
Just like me.
Thank you, I was gonna make that joke.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna sleep until noon.
No, you got work. Get it? I did that thing again where it's like you were talking about the video game, but I was... that's pretty. It's a pretty sky.
The sun sets. The mind races.
What?
I'm just doing his inner monologue. Okay, I'm going to sleep.
IRL? Ask your question.
I don't know.
What? He looks exactly like Jesus.
Oh, that king that we met in that field. He needs me to find his animals.
His uncle.
Okay. Yeah, so that's probably gonna be it.
Okie doke. So, thank you to Hellblazer and any and everyone who is or was watching, and anyone and everyone who is watching the VOD.